This is your Barbados Today Morning News Update for Monday, May 6, 2019. I'm Carol Williams. Thanks for joining us. As the number of murders rise to a record 23 for the year, word has come that there will be a show of force of law enforcement officers this crop over. Minister of Culture John King tells Barbados Today authorities will do what's needed to keep people safe.
I mean, there's no sense in anybody trying to pretend that Barbados is the same Barbados of 20 years ago. It is not. once you speak truthfully about the situation that we face, then you've got to put the measures in place to ensure that it's incident-free as much as possible. So, yes, both the Barbados Police Force and the Defense Force and all of the various security firms and stuff that you can think about are going to be part and parcel of ensuring that people have a very safe crop over 2019. And it's in everybody's business. And I dare say that I would say this now to the persons who find themselves on the opposite side of the law with guns and creating all these problems. It's time for you to stop. Stop and think seriously about the impact of your actions, not only on yourselves, but on the entire country.
Crop over activities officially kicked off on Saturday with Bijorama at the National Cultural Foundation. The message at the rebranded cavalcade was one of peace, as everyone was encouraged to wear white as part of an anti-violence campaign. A frustrated-sounding Minister King says the killings, particularly those involving guns, need to stop.
They want people to stop coming to me and telling me that they want the shootings and things stopped because of tourism. It cannot be just tourism. This is our country. It's not a joke. You know, it can't be just about, because I keep hearing this conversation on radio programs, in the streets and everywhere. People keep saying, so, you know, if people shooting tourists saying they come. So what happens to us? People who live here. What about the families that lose people in it? You know, I mean, fathers losing sons, mothers losing sons and daughters, children losing parents. Come on.
Meantime, the killing of a 46-year-old Beccles Road St. Michael man has sparked outrage and plunged the community into mourning. Bread vendor Ethan Lycan was shot in the wee hours of Sunday morning while sitting in a vehicle with another man between Country Park Towers Block number 5 and High Rise Block number 1 near Country Road, St. Michael. They were reportedly approached by an armed man whose face was covered with a scarf, ordered out of the vehicle and robbed of money and other valuables. Here's the eyewitness.
And gave me my wallet. You understand? So then he ran back around there and told me to get out the vehicle. And told me he get out the vehicle and I get out the vehicle, said that, and then walk across the front of the vehicle. And I'm right there, standing up. So when he take off my pants and he take off his pants, he had his pants still in his hand, like stepping out of it. And he's saying, no. The guy ran through and gave him like a jump kick. So when he catch the guy for the guy shooting him inside.
The deceased leaves behind 4 children. His girlfriend of 5 years, Mia Curtin, is the mother of 3 of them.
I really just to be served as innocent man day for no reason. Someone who's helpful everybody, just help everybody, just pick up people off of the road and help pick up people off of the road to come out work. And it's like, just be careful who you're picking off the road. Not everybody is somebody that ain't friends. Just pick up people off the road.
Close friend Elvis Walron was very upset and called for Barbados to resume hangings.
This is a business. You start from scratch. I start with 75 cents. 75 cents doing a business. I start with 75 cents. Selling coolies. And you want to tell me honest mouth, you're trying to work for $1 and somebody's gonna come and take his life? How you all be feeling in this country? It got to stop. Hey, ain't got to come in, Barbados.
On to other news, specific attention is being given to men and boys in Christchurch South through a development program called Men Achieving Power. It's targeting those between the ages of 16 and 40. MP Ralph Thorne says too often politicians lose touch with their constituents after they're elected.
after the elections, after the political exercise, political life must transfigure itself into a social exchange. That it is not all about asking people to vote for you. It is not all about asking people to keep you in office, but it is about empowering people. And you don't always empower people by preaching political messages to them.
Last weekend also saw the launch of a homework program. Coordinator Tyrone Bino says the focus won't be on academics alone, but on all aspects of education.
When I was trained as a teacher, one of the first things I learned was that there are different types of intelligences. But sadly, our culture focuses on one type, i.e. academic. And this is to the detriment of some of our children. The focus on academic makes those who aren't strong in that area feel maybe even useless, and when in fact they're not. If they can meet others who have the same talents and skill sets that they do, who have been successful, this will inspire and motivate them to build healthy self-esteem and confidence.
8-time Olympic medalist Veronica Campbell-Brown is hoping her new book will inspire others to achieve their full potential. She signed copies at Page's bookstore on Broad Street on Saturday. Jamaican Campbell-Brown says she wants to share with others how they too can overcome challenges to live a fulfilling life.
Because throughout my career, it has not been easy. I've had setbacks, I've had disappointment, I've had so many things that has happened over the years. But I were able to stay strong, and even when certain circumstances came, I was able to get over it and get the victory because I did not rely on my own strength. I relied on the strength of the Lord to pull me through and to make sure that the wrongs were made right. And so I'm passionate about inspiring others, and that was my main motivation to write this book.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Barbados Today, news you can trust.
Now on to the Bahamas, where tourism officials have been investigating claims of mistreatment of the Grand Bahama swimming pigs. More from ZNS News.
The controversy began when a visitor made damaging claims on their social media page, charging that the pigs are being mistreated and are kept on a remote rock which does not provide any space for fresh water or food. The writer also called for the closure of the operation. Now, the chief executive officer for the Tourism Development Corporation, Janet Johnson, says since that post was created, the corporation has been very concerned and made a trip to Grand Bahama to investigate the claims. She says she wants to ensure that the pigs are being taken care of and the tour is something that visitors can enjoy.
We've had a look at what they call the suites where the pigs are held. It's aerated, good flooring. They seem to have food. I was pleased to see that. There are a number of them. They're separated into compartments, and they seem to be generally quite healthy. They're not overly overfed. The proprietor explained to me that he purchases a particular type of grain that keeps their weight in check.
And finally, Senegalese lawmakers have approved a constitutional reform to scrap the post of Prime Minister. It's the first initiative of the president's second term in office. We get the details in this report.
The motion passed with 124 votes in favor and only 7 against, a clear victory for the president's first initiative since his re-election last February. Lawmakers also backed changes that would prevent the president from dissolving the National Assembly, which in turn can no longer table a motion of no confidence against the government.
And that's news, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. And sign up for breaking news alerts via WhatsApp. We're also on Izumi Media in bus terminals, as well as screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM and Capital Media HD 99.3 FM. I'm Carol Williams. Have a good day.